Hey there, everyone. It's Susan. I'm thrilled to welcome you back to our channel, MeetABetterSelf. Here we share stories and insights that inspire us all to grow and become the best versions of ourselves. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any future videos. Today, we're delving into an incredibly important topic, overcoming midlife obstacles, your guide to becoming stronger. Now, I'm sure many of you out there can relate to this. Juggling a demanding job, raising a family, trying to squeeze in a social life amidst all the chaos. It sometimes feels like we're all tightrope walkers in the circus of life, doesn't it? Navigating through this bustling maze, especially in the middle years of our life, can be challenging. However, the secret to not just surviving, but thriving during this phase lies in resilience and toughness. Yes, you heard it right. These two qualities can be our guiding stars, helping us maintain our sanity while keeping our happiness afloat. But how do we embrace resilience and discipline in our lives? How do we apply these concepts practically? And most importantly, how can we ensure they lead us to a better, more fulfilled self? Let's dive in and explore together. Let me tell you about a woman named Jane. Jane was your typical working mom. Every morning, she'd wake up to the familiar cacophony of alarm clocks and children's laughter. Over breakfast, she'd juggle preparing school lunches, organizing the day's schedules, and gulping down her coffee. After dropping her kids at school, she'd head to work, a place that was as demanding as it was fulfilling. As an account manager in a fast-paced marketing agency, Jane found herself in a world of deadlines and targets. She loved her work, but it was relentless. By the time she'd wrap up her workday, she was back into mom mode, picking up the kids, helping with homework, preparing dinner, and tucking them into bed. Life, as Jane knew it, seemed to be a never-ending carousel of chores and responsibilities. But Jane was a fighter. She was a beacon of resilience, radiating an inner strength that belied the challenges she faced daily. One evening, after the kids were tucked in and the house was quiet, Jane found herself reflecting. She realized she was stuck in a hamster wheel, running but not moving forward. It dawned on her that she needed to take control of her situation. But how? That's when she stumbled upon an article about the transformative power of self-discipline. Jane decided to put it into practice. She began by setting small, achievable goals for herself. First, she committed to waking up an hour earlier each day. This power hours was for her alone, a time to exercise, meditate, or simply sip her coffee in peace. This small change had a profound impact. It gave Jane a sense of control and a quiet moment to prepare for the day. Jane didn't stop there. She implemented self-discipline into her work life too. She started by prioritizing her tasks and learned to delegate. She set boundaries to ensure her work didn't creep into her family time. Jane started to see a significant change. She was more productive at work and more present with her family. Slowly but surely, Jane found a way to balance her life, nurture her relationships, and even find time for herself. She started painting again, a passion she had put aside since her kids were born. She found time to read, to take long walks, and to reconnect with friends. But it wasn't just about finding time. It was about Jane regaining a sense of self, of regaining control over her life. The woman who once felt like a small boat in a vast, stormy ocean was now confidently sailing towards the horizon. And all this change sprung from the seeds of self-discipline that Jane had sown and nurtured. Now you might be wondering, what's so great about self-discipline? Well, the legendary psychologist M. Scott Peck, author of The Road Less Traveled, put it this way: problems do not go away. They must be worked through, or else they remain forever a barrier to the growth and development of the spirit. In other words, discipline is the tool that allows us to work through our problems, to overcome our challenges, just like Jane did. Let's move on to another story. Picture yourself in a bustling city, in a sleek modern office filled with industrious chatter and the hum of innovation. This is the office of an entrepreneur named John. His business started as a small seed of an idea, one that he nurtured and grew into a thriving enterprise. John wasn't just any entrepreneur. He was one who built a successful business from scratch. He juggled a multitude of responsibilities, from pitching to investors, recruiting a dedicated team, to ensuring customer satisfaction. John's dream didn't materialize overnight. He toiled day in and day out, overcoming countless obstacles and challenges. His perseverance and hard work paid off. His business blossomed, his team grew, and customers were singing their praises. Life was good. John had everything going for him: a thriving business, a talented team, and a loyal customer base. However, as we often see, success can be fleeting. A few years into his journey, the market unexpectedly crashed. Businesses shuttered, the economy tanked, and John's flourishing enterprise was suddenly on the brink of collapse. His once bustling office was eerily quiet. But John was not one to give up easily. Rather than let his dreams crumble, he chose to see the crisis as an opportunity. He held meetings with his team, seeking their input and brainstorming ideas for weathering the storm. He scoured the market, looking for new trends and opportunities. He realized that to survive, they needed to adapt and transform. John led his team in pivoting their business model, venturing into uncharted waters. They began exploring emerging technologies, seeking collaborations, and diversifying their products and services. It was a risky move, but John knew that they had to innovate or perish. In the face of adversity, just like a phoenix rising from the ashes, John and his company emerged stronger and more successful. They not only survived the market crash, but managed to carve a new niche for themselves. Now you might be asking, what can we learn from John's story? The lesson here is powerful and universal. Stepping out of our comfort zones and constantly seeking self-improvement is vital for success. Just like a muscle, our abilities only grow stronger with constant use and challenges. Life, much like the market, is unpredictable, but it's how we respond to these uncertainties that defines us. John didn't falter in the face of adversity. He embraced the challenge. He transformed it into an opportunity for growth and innovation. And in doing so, he not only saved his business, but also took it to new heights. John's story teaches us that success is not a destination, but a journey of continual learning and adaptation. And remember, when faced with a challenge, don't shy away. Embrace it, and it could lead you to unprecedented success. Reflecting on Jane's and John's journeys, we gather invaluable lessons about the power of self-discipline and the importance of stepping out of our comfort zones. Midlife presents unique challenges, but as Jane and John demonstrated, resilience, discipline, and the bravery to face our fears allow us to not only survive, but also flourish during this significant phase of our lives. As we wrap up today's video, let's engage in some introspection. Consider the times we've allowed potential opportunities to slip by because they appeared as intimidating challenges, or the moments we permitted fear to guide our decisions. It's high time we regained control. It's time to confront our fears and welcome the challenges. Let's not forget, growth thrives outside our comfort zones. Before we part ways today, I have a compelling question for you. Are you prepared to exit your comfort zone, confront challenges, exercise self-discipline, and encounter a better version of yourself? I express my gratitude to you for accompanying me on this enlightening journey today. If our video resonated with you, please hit the subscribe button to ensure you stay connected with more inspirational stories and guidance. Let's embark on this journey of self-enhancement together, don't you agree? After all, our common goal here is to meet a better self. Until we meet again, remain strong and continue to draw inspiration. Bear in mind, the pursuit of self-improvement is an endless journey. Let's meet a better self together.